Hi everyone, welcome back to Tara's Take, and if it's your first time, welcome here. Thank you for visiting the channel. Today's our Mass Monday, and I am going to be making this cute little fold out I showed you the other day. I thought it was fun and super easy, so let's go for it. What you're going to need today is some scissors, a bone folder if you have it, if not, your scissor handles. You're also going to want to have your glue. You're going to want some little things to decorate with. You're going to want something to create a tab with. I just used a strip from my gentleman's kit for this one. I'll show you about pieces that, approximately like this, that you can wrap around, okay? That'll be a closure. You could also, you could probably do like the brad and do a string and everything. I'm not, because I want these to be, I don't want them to have any bumps or anything, and I want it to be a place for them to be able to open up and write, right inside of. So that's my goal with this. Okay. So what you're going to do, I'm going to use the first one I do, I'm going to do another one for my gentleman's kit. I think. Let me think on that, because I'm not sure. Because I like these also to sew in as a whole piece and have them just be there as a long strip to write on. So I'm not sure yet. This is a piece of copy paper, and the rest of them that I have are on cardstock. But I was thinking I would give this a try to see if I like it. And this is a piece from my new kit I'm working on. It's Wild Roses. So that'll be available pretty soon. So I'm gonna cut I'm gonna fold this in half. And now this piece came out of the kit and it had this tab. We can cut a tab onto it, but I'm not going to for this one. This is on a thinner paper, and I think I just wanted to try it on a thinner paper. So all you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half, lengthwise and horizontally, okay? Okay. And now I'm going to open it up. These are so easy, so easy. But they make a nice, fun little interactive piece that they can journal in the junk journal. So, and then you're just going to cut up this center here. I went off slightly, bummer. Okay. Let's see. This is going to be a little bit off, but that's okay. Now, this piece is going to fold in, okay? And then this is going to fold in. And then this one will fold this direction. So this will be your front, okay? And then to do a closure, and if you wanted to do like a tab, what you could do is trim this piece down, and this one. And then actually you could do a tab on whatever piece you wanted. So like of these two, okay? So you could cut a tab down onto these. So what I'm saying is, like, you could cut and then leave a space for a tab and then cut across, and then just bring this in and cut it, so that it's even. But like I said, I'm not going to be doing that because I want this to be I want it to be for writing, and I'm not worried about it with this. Let's see. Just looking here. I've got different drawers full of words and stuff. Gosh, I have a bunch here. Let me see here. I also have, oh yeah, I could use one of these. And I have some with flowers on them. Looks like most of mine that have flowers on them. Well, you could do it on this side as well. Your closure, you don't have to have it on this side. Either way, you just want a place to tuck, okay? Okay. So I'm gonna, where's my stuff here? Okay, so I'm just gonna distress this some. And all I'm going to do right now is glue this to the back. And I'm going to go in the center here. And I'm going to bring it over and probably have the word hope. So I'm just going to fold it right there. And then I'm going to glue it to the back of this. And I'm not going to do a closure part yet because, oh, that is dirty. Look at that from my pin. I'm not going to do it with the closure yet because I want to decorate it, and then whatever I do, then I will, like on this one, I did this collaging first, and then I did the closure piece. So I'm going to wait to do that until the end. But for now, as you can see, once that piece is there, then it'll have a place to tuck. But when they open it, it's a nice big writing space. Okay, I like them. I thought it turned out pretty cute. I liked it, so I hope you do too, and that you give them a try. So now what I was thinking was, it is going to be a little more of a challenge with the cardstock than it was with the copy paper, so it depends on how flexible you want it. I would use only medium weight copy paper or cardstock. I mean, you can use super thick, but I think it would be easier. Now this is a cream colored cardstock, so I am not going to worry about darkening it or coffee dyeing it or any of that. I may distress it, but I'm gonna, for now, I'm just gonna do it this way. Now, because this is cardstock and I want to make sure that everything is folded evenly, instead of just folding this up, because that will cause the paper to kind of buckle, I am gonna go ahead and do it that half and then do this half separately. Okay. Easy peasy, right guys? Now, if you wanted to fold it the other way, you would cut this side, okay? I'm going to do it from the right, so, and these will probably be in my journals. I want to make sure my width is not too wide. I am going to bring this down just a little bit because this is going to, I don't want it to go beyond the width of my journal, and that was going right up to the edge, so I would prefer if it doesn't do that. So I will probably trim down these pieces as I go along, okay? But like I said, I'm going to cut it on the left side of this because I want it to open toward the left, like a book or whatever, you know. So it's like that, down. I have got a gnat flying around. I haven't even seen any of those in a minute. He's flying right up in my face. Okay. Now on this one, because I would like the flowers to show, I guess I could do it on that side. But, you know, I'm not going to worry about it. And I see how uneven I cut that. So we're going to cut that down a little bit to even that out. All right. And you could also actually do it from this side as well at the edge instead of here. So I'm going to do this one like that, I think. Okay. Go ahead and distress it before I glue anything down, and that way I don't have to mess with it. If you like these little tags, these are my porch prints. Just in case somebody out there is thinking they're cute. They are actually really cute. Okay, I'm going to make sure I get it on the right side. So this one will have it from the side. It'll tuck in this way. And then open like that, like that, like that. Okay? See how easy they are? Super easy. So I'm not gonna walk you through any more of them. I think we're good on that score. I'm just gonna trim this down. So we'll just talk. So, okay. I have this coming week, Wednesday is my doctor's appointment. So be sending me prayers and happy thoughts that day, please. Because I'm really hoping to meet, he's my new doctor. I've never met him before. And I'm praying that he listens and gives me the referrals I need to go get checked and find out what's going on with my body. I think he'll listen. I mean, my diagnosis for my heart is pretty serious, so I doubt he's going to argue with me when I talk to him about the fact that I already have, you know, autoimmune. I already have been diagnosed with 2 autoimmune diseases, so I'm pretty sure he'll listen. I hope. Now this one's words, and I'm thinking, is this gonna... No, I guess it'll be okay. No, this side's gonna be upside down. So if I do this, you know what? I don't know, because if I do it, like if I fold it like I was, then the front cover, which would be this, will be upside down. If I have it the other way and put it upside down like this, then the inside's going to be upside down and the front won't. I don't know. What do you guys think? You know what I could do is I could decorate on the inside, or I could put like coffee dyed paper, copy paper on the inside, and then when you opened it, have like decoration or something. I guess it doesn't matter too much when you consider, let's see, how did this one's not, yeah, it's upside down, and I didn't worry about it there, so I guess I won't worry about it now. If it really drives me crazy, I'll fix it. So I'm going to make this part that I'm folding over toward me upside down, because I want the front cover, which is going to be on the left underneath, to be up right side up. Okay, so if you are working with paper that has words on it and you want the cover to be right side up, then you'll have to put the inside on upside down. Okay, hope that makes sense. You'll see what I'm talking about, and I'm sure you'll be like, oh, I get it. Yeah. Now this one I trimmed a little bit, so I'm kind of thinking I may not have to take as much off if I have to take any extra off. Let me check. Well, it's right there on that edge, so maybe I will take just a little more. Okay, so when I have it like this, I'm making sure I'm on the right side. So I'm going to be trimming this piece here. be in. Oh, yeah, it'll just be that one side. Because the rest of it, yeah, it'll be okay. So what I can do is I can put paper here, coffee dyed paper, and then that way they can, let me grab a piece if I have some. I'm gonna have to coffee dye again here pretty soon, you guys. It's been a minute since I've done any. Yeah, so what I'll do is grab my ruler. So I'm just gonna tear this down like so. And then that'll give them an extra space to actually journal on too. Yeah, that'll give them an extra space. So that'll be cool. Let me get a glue page here real quick. There it is. I was going to say, what do I do with my glue pages? So anyway, yeah, so I have my doctor's appointment, and I'm looking forward to it. I have not looked forward to a doctor's appointment in a very long time, but I am so tired of feeling the way I've been feeling. I have narrowed stuff down, though, you guys, because I've talked to a few different people who have autoimmune issues, and so one of you, Pamela, thank you, honey. Oops. Thank you for your advice of looking into that particular diet. I don't remember the initials for it, but you know what I'm talking about. And advising me to check into that. I did, and so what I've done is I have cut gluten out of my diet, soy, sugar for the most part. Dairy I've cut way back on. I only do low fat, you know, mozzarella cheese sticks if I want something dairy. And I've cut back on a lot of stuff, and I'm seeing a big improvement as far as the heart palpitations. I made meatloaf. It was funny. I made meatloaf one day this week, and I automatically, by habit, put breadcrumbs in it. And it turned out that I had horrible palpitations all day yesterday because I ate that for dinner, and then I got up and I felt kind of weird, but I didn't connect the dots, and I ate it again for, you know, a meal. I got so sick, you guys, that I was miserable and yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I realized, oh yeah, I ate that meatloaf and it had breadcrumbs in it, because I'm like, why would I be feeling like this? And the day before, I noticed that I made my smoothie. I've been doing a smoothie every day, and it's made me feel really good. Well, I did my smoothie, but this time I put cacao powder in it. I put chocolate, you know, basically cocoa powder, and I started to feel really, I don't know, like not as bad as I got yesterday with the bread, with the gluten, but I started to feel funky and start to palpitate just slightly, and I was like, what happened? Why did it all of a sudden start? And then I realized yesterday, because this was the day before, sorry about that big slam if you heard that, that's my neighbors, but the next day was yesterday. Okay, so this was on, let's see, today is Saturday, so yesterday I was thinking about it. So this was Thursday. I had been fine all day, and then I drank that smoothie, and I felt kind of like the palpitations were coming. They never completely came on me, but like bad, but they were there, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, it turned out it was that cocoa powder that has caffeine in it, of course, duh. So yeah, I'm having to really, I told Courtney, you know, it's not easy to like rethink. And I can't do I think, is it called the AI autoimmune program, AIP or something like that. I can't do the thing of just cutting everything out. I really can't. But I have been systematically paying attention and taking things out of my diet, you know, every day. And the thing that is making me, it seems like making me feel better, is getting rid of the gluten, getting rid of the caffeine, and the sugar. So far, it's made a big difference. Like, I'm not palpitating today. And yesterday when I did the Bible studies with you guys, and I told you how sick I was on Saturday's Bible study, it was when I had done the, am I going the right? Oh, wait. I had done the, what's it called? The breadcrumbs in the meatloaf. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but you know, if your body reacts badly to something, and I just never connected it before because I wasn't having palpitations every time I ate it, but it's gotten to the point where that's what it causes. So yeah. So anyway, and I looked it up, and gluten can cause your heart to get weak if your body isn't processing it right. If you have a gluten allergy, it can cause you to have heart problems. I didn't know that, and because I looked it up, I'm like, can gluten cause palpitations? Sure enough, it said yes, it can. I was really surprised. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, so now I'm looking into eating really as naturally as I can, and also trying to figure out the cheapest way to do a gluten diet without, you know, giving up bread completely. I'm hoping I can try gluten-free bread, but it's so expensive. I'm like, oh well, you know, I've got to just eat less of it and make it last, right? So there's that one. That'll be cute. And there's their writing space. So now they have, actually I could do another piece. Does that other piece fit here that I had? Let's see. I probably need to tear it a little bit. Yep. This one would have multiple writing spaces. Cool. That's kind of fun. I hope you guys like these. So Cordy's home. It's Saturday. I haven't recorded a video on a Saturday in a long time. He's taken a nap. He got up really early this morning, washed both cars, went and filled up Mama's car for me so I could have it for this week to go to Casa Grande and go to the doctor, and then went to the store and got us our water and stuff for me because I can't pick that up. It's too heavy. And I bought a new brace for my knee. I don't know if I've mentioned my knee. I think, yeah, I have. You guys know about my knee. Because I have a really messed up right knee. My left knee, back in 2014, I was told that my right knee was at about 50% cartilage. And my left knee was at about 75 to 80%. And so I've just, you know, I've had gel shot into it and stuff like that. But now, you know, it's been years since I've really had anything done for it. And it's really gotten bad. And so I've gotten to the point where I'm having a hard time walking. And well, I'm having a hard time moving it in certain directions. I can walk for a little while and then it starts to get inflamed. It seems like ever since we went on our trip where we were in the car so much that weekend about a month ago with our friends, that the inflammation hasn't left. It just keeps being sore. But you can feel the bones, like there's no cartilage. You can feel it. And it almost gets locked up. So today I went to Walmart this morning, and I was really happy. I got a brace, and I got one of the copper braces with the infused menthol in it, and I had never had one of those. Let's see. I'm gonna turn it that way. Yeah, so this one will be my front. I had never used that copper, you know what I'm talking about, the copper brand. Well, oh my gosh, you guys, if you need a brace, honestly, this brace is actually working. It's helping so much. And my friend Charity had told me about a gel. It's a CBD gel made by Lazarus. It's a company called Lazarus. And it's just a topical. Doesn't do anything, okay? Don't get any wrong ideas. It doesn't make you high or anything like that. It does nothing at all other than it does help with the pain. So I'm using that gel on my knee, and she was right about it. She's my friend that I went with on the trip. So if you're looking for a good gel or ointment, or they also have balms, the company is called Lazarus, and they really do put out a good product, and I am now a fan of copper. I'd never been a fan of it. I didn't know just how good it would be, but it sure is helping me. So I'm looking here to make sure I get the right side. That's going to be there. That's going to be there. Oh, there you go. So this one, I actually think I avoided getting anything because it's going to be glued down on this side, so I'm not worried about it. Very cool. Okay. Did I trim the end? I didn't, did I? So we're going to have to trim. I should have done that. Just a wee bit. Oh, and then you know what? When I went to Walmart. Okay, so I started creating a digi this week. It's going to be, the title is going to be Wild Roses. Well, I showed it to you at the beginning. Well, I was so excited because my computer is just packed full because I went back in and joined up on Graphics Fairy to download some, stuff to work with. And I downloaded so much stuff, my computer was getting full. So I told Cordy, I need to get a new flash drive because the ones I have won't hold the images. So I went to Walmart this morning, and after I got my brace, I walked over to the electronics department, and they had all these, different flash drives. And then I was so excited because I found one on sale for $12.88, and it has 256 gigabytes. Oh my gosh, it holds over 150,000 images. So yeah, that'll hold me for a while. So I transferred all of my folders that had images into that flash drive, and I deleted them from my computer. So now my computer should run a lot smoother. Praise God, because it was starting to bog it down so that my Photoshop wasn't wanting to work. And you know what the Lord has done? He has blessed me so much this week by showing me, just honestly, I have to say, I tried to use that Photoshop for the last, 6 months. And every time I get in there, I'd go online, I'd look up videos, I'd play around, but I never felt like I was doing anything. I wasn't creating anything. And then the Lord gets with me the other day, and I prayed about it, and this is just one page, but he just opened my, he just opened up my mind and helped me to see what I was missing and what I wasn't doing right. And I've begun creating on there, so I'm so excited because I really was discouraged about it, But yeah, God is so good. He is so good. So I was really happy. Yay! Okay, so this one, should we do a sideways one? Or should we go like this? Ow, ow, ow. That's my knee. I had it up the wrong way and it's achy. Let's see, what time is it? So let's see here. This little guy looks cute. Yeah, I'm going to do him. He's a cutie patootie. Okay. So I hope you guys like these. I know they're really super simple. But the only reason I thought of them was because of when I was doing it with the one from the kit. And it was like, oh, wait a minute, this could actually be kind of a fun little interactive thing to have in your journal. Yeah, I like him there. He's right above the flower. That's good. He looks cute. Zap some glue on the back. Here in a sec, we will decorate one, and I'll show you, I'll finish it, you know, and create the actual closure and stuff. For those of you who haven't done them, this is super easy. Y'all probably already know, so I don't need to teach most of you anything. So I've done 4 so far, and we're 30 minutes in. So that's not bad. I have 2 more pieces of paper. Now these have white backs. The white paper's white, so I will probably go ahead and grab my brush and just do some swirl on here and give it, because I don't want to cover it with book page or anything like that, because like I said before, I want them to be able to journal on this. That's what this space is for. So I'm just gonna do my little swirly thing. If you don't like the swirls, then by all means copy dye it, or you could even just print a blank, you know, backing on it, or leave it white if you like the white. Totally up to you. It is a preferential thing. That's the great part about junk journaling. It's all in the preference of the creator, right? I love that. No rules, no rules. If you're sitting there and you're new and you're feeling pressure, like you want to, you know, make things look like me or like Tina or like anybody else online that you've seen, or a friend or whatever, don't pressure yourself. Please just jump right in. Don't be afraid, you know, to get started. Just jump right in and do your thing. And little by little, you will find out what your thing is. I mean, I'm going to try something on this one because I just kind of want to give it some... I like those lines. I think they look fun. Okay. So, no more white, as you can see. And now we can just fold, fold, fold. Now this one is in a, it's not horizontal, so these words, it really doesn't matter which direction they're going to end up being. I'm not worried about it because they're already sideways anyway. So, okay. These were just pages I had in my drawer. I have a bunch of digital kits that I have printed out, and these were backing, you know, backer papers that I hadn't used yet. And I thought, you know what? I could make these little fold outs with those because they're kind of neutrally for the most part. And they're just sitting in my drawer not being used. I really been trying to be good and use my stash. I am gonna, when we go into Sierra Vista next, 2 weeks from now, I am going to make sure that I, trying to decide which one I want. Let's see. As my front. Yeah, I'm gonna use this side. Anyway, I was gonna say we're going to that Hobby Lobby, which according to Charity is like the largest Hobby Lobby in the state of Arizona. I think I told you guys it's built inside of a Walmart, so it's huge. And when I saw it online, I was like, this thing looks massive. And then she told me, yeah, it used to be a Walmart. I said, oh, no wonder. It looks so big. But, yeah, so I'm going to get my paper, pick up some paper there, and some stuff that I need. I don't know what extra stuff I'll get. Now, this one kind of went off, so I'm going to have to trim it down a little bit, even it out. That's okay. As long as you don't trim that one side that has the closed space right here, you're good. Trying to think what else I wanted to tell you guys. I feel like I'm forgetting something. And by the way, thank you so much for all of your prayers and your encouragement. I don't like getting on here and talking about how bad I feel, honestly. Like today, I'm a little tired, but that's just because I get up early on Saturdays. But today, I feel good. And I want to say thank you to each one of you who's reached out to me and told me you're praying for me. And for anybody who hasn't reached out but you've been praying for me, thank you. Because it's very, very needed and very, very appreciated. I love you guys so much. And I really do appreciate your prayers. I had my pastor, she's our youth pastor, not youth, children's pastor, the one I work with. And she is my pastor's daughter-in-law, precious girl. Today she texted me, oh my gosh, you guys, you know, you kind of know my story a little bit. You know that my old church, when Alex died and all the things I went through, nobody really reached out to me. And it was very hurtful. I was in the ministry there. I was one of the leaders, and no one checked on me, you know. She found out last week about my heart issue, and it turns out she has issues as well, and her sister does too. And so she really understood. And so this week, she reached out to me today and asked me how I was doing, texted back and forth with me, and just made me know that she was thinking of me. And what a precious thing to do for a person. Seriously, it means the world when you guys reach out and say that you're praying for me, or, you know, give me suggestions and ideas and things to look into. I'm extremely grateful, because, you know, that's what we should do in the body of Christ. We should be reaching out to each other. We should be helping one another. And so often we just, it's not that we're horrible people, but so often we just don't do that. And it matters. You know what I mean? It really matters. This one's so bright, I'm going to go ahead and do the edges before unlike I did the other one. But yeah, I want you to know that it doesn't go unnoticed. It's not taken for granted. Thank you, because people need to know that you're thinking of them, that you're loving, that you want to love on them. You know, we as people, we need to know that others are out there and that they're there for us. And oftentimes we just don't, maybe we don't reach out and say anything because we feel uncomfortable, or we don't think it's really going to matter, or, you know, maybe we don't know what to say, but we really are praying for them. Just reach out to people that you know need loved on a little bit, or, you know, that you have been praying for, because it's going to mean a lot to them to know that they're not alone. Oh, sorry guys, that they're not alone. That just, it made me feel so loved. And I mean, it was just a small gesture of her saying, I hope you've had a good week. How have you been feeling? Are you okay? I just wanted you to know I'm thinking of you. And that meant the world to me, because nobody else did that at my old church. And I was there for 5 years. I've been at this church for less than a year, you know, and she's only known me a short time. And yeah, it just shows your heart. So don't ever hesitate to reach out to people, okay? Because it's a blessing. There we go. I like these ones. They're fun. Kind of look, don't want to do this one on the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to do it here. They kind of look industrial. I like them. Just fun. Oh, got to do this part, because it's going to show. That's why. Don't want it to look weird and not match. This part won't matter because it's glued down. We got one more. How much? Okay. I got one more here to cut down, and then I'll be ready to decorate one. And I hope you guys liked these. I really do. I always try to think of something. I kind of feel like this one, I didn't look for this. I didn't go get inspired by anybody. So hopefully this one was mine. Let's see. Let's use, this is a pink. So I was thinking, let's do the inside pink. Wouldn't that be cute? I hope it's cute. We'll see, right? We shall see. Do I have one that's got purple on. No, wait. I see one. Here. It has some pinkish lavendery color, but it's close enough. but it's a small brush, so it's going to take me a second. And if you don't like the cloudy bunch, I actually like it. That's why I go ahead and start on the paper. If you want it to not be dark, you want to start at the very edge and lightly bring it in, okay? And just start back here and just be very gentle with the brush. And it'll be more of a blended, look at that. See what I mean? Okay. So I'm impatient, so I just like dive right in, but I also like the burnishy, cloudy kind of look. And I try to blend, you know, and keep blending it, but I do like that, so that's why I start like I do, okay? I like the darker spots. Okay. I watched some Tina today before I started. I have not been watching very many crafting videos lately, and I'm like, okay, I need to visit my girl and get back into watching my friends. I haven't watched in a while. I'm horrible. And I started watching, this will age me enough, and not that you guys don't already know what my age is, but I started watching Remington Steele this week again. Oh my goodness. I always liked that show when I was a kid. It came out when I was in high school. And, you know, so, yes, I had a huge crush on Pierce Brosnan, of course. Him and Tom Selleck and, let's see, John Stamos. Who did you have crushes on? I loved Duran Duran, Depeche Mode. Gosh. Of course, Madonna back then. Poor thing. I feel so bad for her now. But, let's see. Who else? But anyway, yeah, I watched the show, and it's so funny. It's actually, it was a good show for its time, you know what I mean? A little corny nowadays because we're different now, but it's fun to visit and reminisce and go back to when you were young and hang out with the stars that you used to hang out with, you know? And it's relatively clean. You know, I mean, you get to see Laura in bathing suits and stuff, but I mean, it's not, you know, it's not filthy. You know what I'm saying? Which is nice. It's just got some romance and some mystery and a lot of action. I'm an action girl. Do you guys like action? I love action stuff. I love comedy. I love mystery. I love action. I always did. So yeah, so I always liked Remington Steele because there was a lot of running, a lot of driving, a lot of fighting, you know, just action scenes, and to me that was fun. Okay, so now I'm going to go back through and I'm going to do what I did before and just kind of swirl over with this pad. This is very bright pink. I like it. It's fun. This is the picked raspberry, and it's an ink, not a oxide. So it's even a little more vibrant than probably the oxide is. So there's that. Ooh, it's way brighter than this pink, but that's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's fun. It's not brown. Everything's always brown. When I do a really girly girl journal at some point, which I'm sure I will, this will be awesome. Come on now. I'm trying to use this side to navigate it, but it's not. It's not cooperating. Yeah, I'm super excited for you guys to see the new kit, and I think I might actually, with this one, I think I might actually do a launch video. I don't usually do launch videos, but I was watching Tina's and I saw her new fall kit, and I was like, she always does a launch video. I really probably should, so that everybody, you know, gets to see it and it doesn't just appear as a link in your Facebook group or something. So now that I'm figuring out my health situation, I'm praying that I feel better and that I'm able to be more active with my business, because I got to the point where I was feeling so bad. I was barely just making, just making what I made with you guys, and I haven't really been crafting. Just not normal for me. And so because I don't need to worry about where I can cut this one, I'm just going to go ahead and take it. Okay, stop. I keep moving. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. And we are going to go ahead and make this a little more cohesive by adding this pink on the outside as well. Oh, I don't need it there. It's going to be, that'll be the back anyway. Yeah, so and on this inside you can decorate, you could put a pocket. I hadn't really thought about it until right now, but you could make it more interactive, even more than it already is. I'm doing this edge because it's white paper and it shows. And you know me. I'm anal about stuff. That's what it is. I'm persnickety about my distressing. I can't help it. So which one are we going to decorate? Let's see. Should we do... I just don't know. I probably should go ahead and do one... more geared with my gentleman's kit, but I don't want to totally be doing every video as a collab video, because tomorrow you'll see I create the I'm sure you already, if you haven't seen on our Facebook group, our something challenge this week is journal cover, and I created my journal cover. It's not done being decorated, but I created the cover with you guys for the Gentleman's Journal for the October collaboration. So yeah, so I'm excited about that, because you'll see. You'll see. The fabric I used is one of my favorite fabrics. So I was really excited. There, okay. So that one's good on that. And let us grab something. Let me see. Yeah. Let's do one of these. I wonder if these aren't really that wide, but no, I don't think they're the right color either. Nah, I don't have any that are right. Instead, I think I'll do another one of these. And yeah. And I'll just edge it with that pink. Okay. I could make this one like that. I've been doing most of them on the top, but yeah, I think I'll do this one this way because of the lines on the paper, because then when they open it, they can write on those lines. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, all right. So last week church was really good. My pastor has been talking more and more. If you don't go on Crossroads and know, he's been speaking more and more about the end times. and being, ready in this day and age. And yeah, it was very encouraging. I taught with the kids, had so much fun. I didn't feel very good, but the kids were so, it's funny, the week before or the 2 weeks before that, they were so misbehaved. And this time they were just little sweethearts. And I was like, Lord, thank you so much for that, because I don't know if I could have kept up with them if they had been, making me run around the room. Yeah, so I was very grateful for that. And had a good class. It's so funny this month. I'm not sure how I'm going to manage it, but Crystal, our leader, she wants us to do with the kids. And she wants us to do, it's like a pirate theme on the teaching this month. And so she wants us to dress like pirates. And I'm like, I'm an old woman. I mean, I'm 57. I don't own anything that's pirate related at all. And I'm kind of like, I don't really know what to do on that one. And so, yeah, give me some ideas, guys. Pirate costumes for elderly, for senior citizens. So, what do you think? Which one do we want to do? Let's see. These are fun. Look at that. These turned out pretty cute. I like them. This one's cute. So I'm thinking I want to decorate one of these pink ones, actually, or maybe mine with the roses. Now I think I'll do this one. Dream a little dream. So let's see, what are we going to put? Just moving my leg. Just moving my leg here. So I was wondering, we've got this piece of paper. I'm going to tear it. No, because then I'll end up tearing that off anyway. I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm just going to tear down a piece here. Now, we did this a few weeks ago. And we had some fun with some stamping and... Gosh, I really need a better means of organizing my stamping, honestly. I'm thinking. And the reason I say that is because there's just so many that I've got myself a little mess here, and am I pretty even there? Nope, I think I want it there. Let's see. Yep. So we are gonna do. Now we want to make sure and keep a spot here for something that's gonna be a tuck. Okay. So I don't usually do this. I usually use like stuff that I've already got, but this time I'm going to try. I want to see how this looks. I don't know if it'll even show up, but we'll see. Maybe. Oh, that's cute. Beautiful. Okay. Now, go ahead and put these back where they belong. That was my dollar store, from my dollar store haul the other day. Not bad, right? Kind of cute. So we are going to use, I'm going to grab a piece of cardboard. I like to use it as a base when I'm working with thin paper. And this is copy paper. So I'm going to put some pink, and then I'm probably going to do some brush vintage photo over the pink, and that way it just darkens this paper. Even though this paper is coffee dyed, it's kind of a light coffee dye. I'm going to put this in here. Yeah, I'm going to use my... I'm going to use my ink this time, not my oxide, because I'm bringing that tone of that pink down. I wanted the pink, but I don't want it to be the bright pink, so. Oops, no wonder. I'm like, what's wrong? Okay. There, just kind of darkening it a little bit. Now, the other thing I wanted to do, grab here. Where is it? I was going to use one of these scripts and just, here's my walnut stain. I don't usually use brown to stamp words and stuff, only because they don't show up as well, but gosh, they're being really loud today. I don't know why. And I'm also going to do a little bit here. There. In that corner. Yeah, my neighbors are being super loud. Where are my... I was going to say, yeah, here they are. My little stickers. So I was thinking to put something small on here as well. I would love to use one of my girls. I think they're just too big for this. You know, they're gonna take up the whole thing, which I wouldn't mind if, like, actually that would be really cute. There. I really wish they'd quit slamming that door. Hold on one sec, guys. Okay, I'm back. So I went and talked to my neighbors. Two of them were out going in and out, and I've never had to say anything to them because they're usually so quiet. And so I just told them about my heart condition, and I told them whenever you guys go in and out and it slams, it causes my window to shake, and every time it causes my heart to jump. And they were like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize this. No, it's okay. You're just so quiet normally. I haven't said anything. And I told them I wish I didn't have to even ask you, but I really appreciate it. And they were very sweet about it. They were like, oh no, we will tell the other guy too. And I said, thank you. They're quiet guys. They're just 3 Hispanic men. They're here out of state working and doing the job, you know, not too far away. And isn't she perfect for there? And so, yeah, that was nice. I didn't have to get too, I don't know. I always get nervous when I have to tell somebody, please don't do this, or please don't do, you know what I mean? I'm thinking this may not work on here because I made it too big. I like it though for this. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna trim this down a little bit and kind of lose the stamp look. I know some of you are probably like, what are you doing? Don't do that. But these stamps tend to, if you get the right background, because they're vellum, they blend in to what's behind them a lot of times. And I'm thinking that this one will blend in nicely with that cream paper. I'm hoping. I'm not wrong. Hopefully. I do have to get it even though it's, there we go. But it'll make it a little bit smaller because I do need to stay within keep room for the closure. So, okay, so I put her like right there. Yeah, I'm gonna put her in that corner. And I am gonna darken the edges just a little so they look burnt, a little bit burnt. Okay. There we go. And you can see the script, see it through the stamp. Love that. I may end up covering, yeah, I'm probably going to end up having to cover my flower, this one, but that's okay. And I'm going to use glue stick. I'm going to have to order more of these. These are running out. I need paper and I need ink, and I've got one glue stick left, so oops, bring it up, just there we go. Okay, and I am what time is it? Oh, gotta hurry. Oh wait, these are pretty. I could use these. Okay, I was gonna show you guys too. When I use these, I like to darken them because they have white edges. So I go ahead and run Vintage Photo over the whole thing, and then that way they kind of blend in and the white edge doesn't show, the kissy cut. So in case you like these stamps and want to get some, yeah, that's cute. Okay, now we need to pick, and we are going to use another one of these, and this time the flower will show. I'm going to use one of these from my Porch Prints. Okay. That one's already, it's got gold on it. It says Pretty Dream. Thankful, let's see. Or do we want to do a smaller one like this size? Family, let's see, friend. Do I have one that says love? I want one with flowers. Love, oh, here we go. Lovely. Now let me see. Will this fit? It'll fit, but I'm going to have to glue it carefully. You know what? I'm almost thinking that I might grab a different one and just, instead of putting the word, put the, yeah, I think I'm going to. Watch. I'll show you. I'm going to do something here. Watch. I'm going to cut that off. Because I don't really need a word on the front of this. Unless I can't make this work. Oh, you know what? Because of where I have, I mean, I could do it up here though. And just have it tuck. This one's got bigger flowers here. Yeah, I could do it from the top, and then I could just decorate on the side here and put some lace or something like that. And have it like this. And then this piece could be where it tucks in. Like there. Yeah. I think that's what I'll do. Or, oh, I forgot I had these. I have these little square ones. No, I kind of like, I'm just wondering if it's too small and I need to do it from the side and use one of the bigger ones. But then it's going to be upside down, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have to do it like this. Nope, we're going to make this work, you guys. We are going to make this work. I'm going to make this work. It's okay. Not that one. I'm going to do it off to the side, just enough, and then I think I got some new laces here, so I'm thinking I might use one of these. I got a couple from Walmart I found for a pretty good price. I think that would look pretty. Or I got this gold one. Which, yep. So I'm going to put this on here. Oops, a little too far. There we go. Okay. And now this, I'm going to put it so that, oops, I need to do the inside. Sorry. Now I'm trying to hurry because I don't want to keep you guys forever. Not that you aren't this, oh, wait. I just realized I didn't need to do that. Durr. Oh, well. I did it anyway. I want it to be so it tucks in enough. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put just a tiny bit of glue on this side. Run it around here. And then just a teeny tiny bit on this side. Okay. And what I'm going to do is what I always do. I'm going to take my finger and kind of flatten it so that it doesn't go all over the paper, the tab that's going to be tucking in there, okay? And then I'm going to put it on here like this, okay? And bring it down. Oops. And not move it. Once it dries, it's a pretty secure little tuck. There, and that way this just pops out. Let it dry, Tara. You know what I mean. Okay. Now, what I was thinking too was I could do like, we could do another little sticker down here in this corner. I've been playing with stickers a lot lately. They're fun. And I got all these pretty ones, so it's like, I have some in my shopping cart in Amazon still that I want to get. Oh, look at that one. Little dove. That's pretty. Oh, I like that one. It's just a little bit bigger. But not too big, you know what I mean? I really like this little guy, and I'm thinking that I want to try him because he really matches the whole scheme of this piece. Let's see. I gotta try him. If he doesn't work, what I do is I just put him back down on the back side of the paper, and that way they stick. But I'm wondering if Oh, he might be too big. Yeah, wait. We're gonna trim this edge off. Oopsie. Okay, and now we're going to put something pretty on the side. Let me see. I do have this one too. Got to check and see because this is a good color for this. The ribbed ribbon or this one. Well, this one blends good. This one stands out more, and the gold is a little too yellow a gold, I think. So I probably won't go with that one, but I do kind of like this one. I like that one, so I think I'm going to do this one. Because of the contrast, I feel like it's a nice contrast. It's maybe too long, but I don't want to cut my paper, so I'm going to glue it and then I'll be able to control it a little more. So we're going to cover part of this flower, but that's okay. Okay. Go. Trim that down. Be careful because that's my edge I shouldn't cut. Bring it in a little bit. There we go. Okay, so there's our piece, and it's nice and decorated, and I think this is probably dry enough to pull this out now. Yeah, so there you go. You open it and there's your writing space. I'll probably put coffee dyed paper there, and then again there, and there we go. I don't know what that is. There we go. But that's our piece, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's project and that you join me on Wednesday for our next project. It'll be our something challenge, and we're going to be making, like I said earlier, we're going to be making what do you call it, book or journal covers. But there we go. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 made. So not bad. Okay, guys, I kept you way too long. I love you. God bless you. Please, if you enjoyed this video and received anything of value from it, give me a thumbs up and maybe shoot me a heart or a comment to let this go into the algorithm. If you're not a member of Tara's Take, please subscribe and become a member of the Tara's Take family. We'd love to have you. God bless you, and I love you, and I'll see you on Wednesday or tomorrow for the devotion. Bye-bye.